How does olive oil impact your physical health exactly? That is our primary discussion topic for today. Previously, for many seasons, I enjoyed olive oil while remaining completely unaware that I was consuming imitation products rather than the genuine variety. It felt incredibly flavorless. It didn't produce that specific tingling sensation in my throat area, which authentic olive oil provides. My perspective changed completely upon visiting Italy, specifically a local farm where artisans craft legitimate extra virgin olive oil. The location was this particular estate right here. I am unsure if the camera captures it. San Michele, Torre. This visit was a truly remarkable journey because I was astonished by their dedication to soil vitality and the intricate manufacturing steps. Everything is cold pressed and refined without using any industrial solvents or harsh additives. Following that educational trip, I became a dedicated fan of high quality oil. I integrate significant amounts into my diet. Consequently, the mystery remains. How does olive oil influence human physiology, and which specific components trigger these positive outcomes? We observe antioxidant properties along with anti-inflammatory characteristics, helpful for joint discomfort or vascular health. There are diverse cardiovascular perks, such as supporting healthy blood pressure levels. Furthermore, there are significant neurological and cognitive advantages affecting your mental clarity, recollection, and emotional state, alongside general wellness supporting traits. It offers incredible results for skin vitality and even supports ocular health. Is it simply the lipids, though? A unique feature of olive oil involves the dense concentration of monounsaturated fatty acids. You might assume that because it lacks saturated fats, it is inherently beneficial since 80% of the liquid is monounsaturated. However, that specific fat profile is not actually the primary source of the health advantages. While it contains minor amounts of vitamin E and vitamin K1, those are not the factors providing the most significant results. All the medicinal-like advantages of this substance stem from a specific category of botanical compounds called polyphenols. Poly signifies many, while phenols describes a particular chemical structure found within plants, specifically the fruit of the olive tree, the olive itself. Which exact polyphenol performs the heavy lifting? We recognize that these plant-based polyphenols, created as a biological shield, generate numerous positive reactions in our systems, particularly by mitigating complications from long-term health issues and cellular oxidation. I want to highlight two specific details regarding polyphenols. First, they are synthesized from a set of amino acids. These unique aromatic amino acids utilize a very precise biochemical route known as the Shikimate pathway. This specific enzymatic sequence essentially transforms those amino acids into active polyphenols. Our human biology does not utilize this internal route, yet plants and microorganisms certainly do. This explains how certain agricultural chemicals like glyphosate were developed. They function as herbicides and are sometimes viewed as antimicrobial agents that obstruct this pathway. By doing so, they hinder the ability of both microbes and vegetation to process or synthesize these vital amino acids. Consequently, there is no development of these healthy polyphenols. Therefore, the higher the chemical exposure in a plant, the fewer phytochemicals it will produce, and microbes cannot generate these building blocks. This is precisely why, when selecting olive oil, choosing organic versions is crucial because the primary perks of olive oil depend on these polyphenols. Without them, you likely won't experience the intended health gains. This specific pathway also links to the production of dopamine, noradrenaline, thyroid markers, serotonin, and melatonin. This likely explains why numerous individuals face difficulties with resting, thyroid function, or moods when encountering such environmental chemicals. Growing bodies of evidence continue to emerge connecting these factors to digestive microbiome health, intestinal concerns, and metabolic balance. What strikes me as fascinating is that polyphenols rely on those aromatic building blocks, transforming into health-boosting phytochemicals. Another point to remember about polyphenols is that they are somewhat challenging for the human system to process and absorb independently. Your internal gut bacteria are actually responsible for breaking them down to ensure they become bioavailable. Thirdly, understand that polyphenols and various other nutrients exist in the greens you pair this with. Proper absorption is heavily influenced by the presence of healthy lipids. Thus, the monounsaturated fat found in this oil will significantly assist you in extracting those additional plant nutrients from your meal. In my daily large salads, I always utilize extra virgin olive oil, some balsamic vinegar, and occasionally various herbs for flavor. Regarding your oil choice, avoid the budget options which might be fraudulent. To identify the real version, rely on the aroma and the physical sensation in your throat. A slight irritation indicates the presence of those active phytonutrients. If the taste is too neutral or dull, it is likely imitation. Finally, ensure you always select organic extra virgin varieties to minimize any potential chemical residues in the final product. Since we are discussing olive oil, if you missed my other trending video, I have linked it here for you to watch.